In 2005, astronomers identify a planet with a climate remarkably similar to Earth's, suggesting it could harbor life. A year later, NASA initiates the Beacon project, constructing the world's most powerful transmission device. From a specially built observatory in Hawaii, a message is broadcast via signals, which are then amplified by an Earth-orbiting satellite and directed toward the new planet in the hope of contacting extraterrestrial intelligence. Meanwhile, Alex is at a bar celebrating his birthday with his brother, Navy Commander Stone, who is urging Alex to enlist. Alex dismisses the idea, and Stone goes to talk to a woman named Samantha, who is persistently asking for a chicken burrito despite the kitchen being closed. To impress her, Alex dashes to a nearby store to fulfill her request, only to find it locked. Undeterred, he climbs onto the roof, breaking through a ceiling panel and falling inside. After grabbing a burrito and warming it up, Alex leaves cash on the counter and tries to exit using a ladder, but he slips and causes a great deal of damage to the store's merchandise. Moments later, police are in pursuit. Alex successfully delivers the burrito to Samantha just before he is subdued with a taser. The following morning, Stone berates Alex for his reckless behavior. The situation is complicated by the fact that Samantha is an admiral's daughter, potentially creating professional problems for Stone. He laments his brother's lack of ambition and responsibility before declaring that he is compelling Alex to join the Navy. Sometime later, Hawaii hosts RIMPAC, the world's largest international maritime warfare exercise, designed to foster cooperation between nations. Before the main event, a friendly soccer tournament is held. Alex, now a team leader and dating Samantha, takes part. During the final match against Japan, Alex is kicked in the face, drawing a penalty. Stone, noting that Alex is likely concussed, suggests another player take the shot, but Alex stubbornly insists on doing it himself. His kick is wildly off target, and Japan secures the victory. That night, Alex tells Samantha he intends to ask her father for his permission to marry her, despite finding the tradition outdated. Elsewhere, the signal from the Beacon project makes contact with something in deep space. The next day, Admiral Terrence Shane delivers a speech at the opening ceremony. Alex arrives late, his surreptitious attempt to join his team on the ship not going unnoticed by his superiors. At the after-party, Samantha arranges a 5-minute meeting for Alex with her father, but it is evident that Terrence dislikes him. A nervous Alex retreats to the bathroom to rehearse his speech, where he is taunted by Nagata, the Japanese player who kicked him. Their exchange quickly escalates into a physical altercation. Moments later, they are in Terrence's office, feebly claiming it was an accident. Terrence is unconvinced and reprimands them both. He then asks for a private word with Alex, telling him he is squandering his potential and that Samantha deserves better. The first day of the exercises proceeds smoothly, with all participants showcasing their ability to coordinate the large assembly of ships, aircraft, and helicopters. That evening, Stone informs Alex that he will be discharged from the Navy after the exercises conclude. The next day, Samantha is at work as a physical therapist. Her current patient is Mick, a former colonel who lost both legs in combat. He has been deeply depressed since his injury, so Samantha takes him on therapeutic hikes, trying to instill in him a new outlook on life. At the same time, a massive object hurtles past Jupiter and separates into 5 pieces. The Department of Extraterrestrial Contact detects this on their radar and alerts NASA, the Air Force, and the Beacon project. The objects are moving in a deliberate formation toward Earth, indicating they are intelligent spacecraft, not meteors. One ship collides with a satellite, breaking away from the main group as it disintegrates. The remaining 4 ships splash down in the Pacific Ocean, an event witnessed by Samantha and Mick from the hills. The damaged ship crashes into Hong Kong, obliterating numerous buildings and killing thousands. The falling debris claims thousands more lives as people attempt to flee. Technicians soon confirm the ships originated from the targeted planet, meaning they are responding to humanity's signal. All vessels in Hawaii halt the RIMPAC exercise and begin searching the ocean, though the alien craft do not appear on their radar systems. Chinese scientists analyzing fragments of the crashed ship find it is composed of an unknown material with a grid-like pattern that seems to be a communication array. A few hours later, the ships in Hawaii spot a strange disturbance on the water, still invisible to their radar. A small boat is dispatched to investigate. They receive no response when they try to make contact. Alex jumps onto the metal surface without incident, but when he touches the main structure, a powerful electric shock sends him flying into the water. As his teammate Cora pulls him to safety, the alien vessel powers up and fires two beams into the sky, generating a massive force field around the area and trapping half the fleet inside. The ships within the field lose all communication with the outside world, and their radar systems begin to fail. A fighter jet attempts to breach the force field and is instantly destroyed. Suddenly, the alien ships emerge from the water, revealing themselves to be enormous and highly advanced. When Stone sounds his ship's horn as a warning, one of the alien vessels emits a powerful sonic wave that shatters every window and injures the crew. The Navy then fires a warning missile which has no effect. The alien craft returns fire with its own missiles. The soldiers manage to shoot most of them down, but one gets through, striking a ship and causing heavy damage and casualties. Aboard the small boat, the team exchanges fire with the alien craft while evading its attacks. Stone orders the main ship to open fire, but their targeting systems were damaged by the sonic wave, rendering their attack ineffective. The alien vessel retaliates, and again, the soldiers are unable to intercept all incoming missiles. One explodes on the ship, killing many and tearing a hole that floods a corridor. A desperate Stone commands his crew to maintain fire, but the enemy responds with a much larger salvo, and the entire ship is annihilated. After witnessing his brother's death, Alex returns the boat to the fleet. He learns that with all senior officers killed in the attack, he is now the ranking officer and in command. Driven by a desire for revenge, Alex orders the crew to prepare for an all-out assault. On the Japanese vessel, Nagata orders his men to provide support. The aliens immediately fire back, disabling Nagata's ship with a massive explosion. Alex's crew convinces him to abandon his attack. They turn the ship around and proceed to rescue the Japanese sailors from their sinking vessel. With no immediate threat, the alien ship retracts its weapons. However, the main alien structure powers up again, launching a swarm of shredding machines and a smaller aircraft. Two shredders land at Hawaii's military base, destroying everything in their path. Another lands in town during a baseball game. It pauses before a small child but ignores him, instead targeting machinery and infrastructure like bridges, sending cars plunging below. From the hills, Mick and Samantha watch the smaller aircraft fly overhead. The police arrive and order them to evacuate, but Mick refuses, determined to see the aliens. The aircraft lands near the observatory, and its pilot disembarks to inspect the facility. When police cars approach, a powerful shockwave disables them, and the pilot attacks. While rescuing the Japanese sailors, the crew discovers the alien pilot who fell during the satellite collision. They remove his helmet for a closer look, and the alien awakens, grabbing Alex's face and forcing a vision upon him of these aliens conquering countless planets across the galaxy. An explosion then rocks the ship, and through a hole in the hull, alien soldiers storm in, retrieve their pilot, and depart. Alex overhears a radio report that two men are down in another section, indicating an alien saboteur was left behind. The ship is put on lockdown as a search commences. A soldier on a staircase is suddenly yanked upward and thrown down the corridor. In the weapons systems room, the door is kicked in, and the alien appears. It ignores a technician and begins scanning the weaponry. When the man tries to intervene, the alien effortlessly throws him against a wall. The technician attacks the alien with a tool, but is easily overpowered. Just then, Alex arrives and opens fire, but his bullets are useless against the alien's armor. While the alien engages him, Cora appears from behind and unloads several weapons, but the alien quickly disarms and incapacitates her. Alex sends her to the weapon controls and lures the alien outside. Cora swivels the ship's cannon, and as Alex dives over a railing for cover, the cannon fires, finally killing their foe. On the hills, Mick and Samantha discover the wreckage of the police cars. After Samantha retrieves the keys from a deceased officer, they spot the aliens and quickly hide. The aliens, mistaking the sounds of horses for the disturbance, move on. Mick salvages some weapons while Samantha attempts to use the radio in the one remaining functional car. They are suddenly approached by Cal, the observatory employee. He explains that the aliens have seized the building and are attempting to use Earth's satellites to contact their homeworld, as their own communications vessel was the one that crashed. If they succeed, an entire alien invasion force will descend upon Earth. Meanwhile, the government finally authorizes the media to announce the alien invasion, and world leaders urge for calm. Nevertheless, widespread panic ensues, leading to riots in the streets. Back on the ship, a soldier tries on the alien's helmet, noting its resemblance to sunglasses. He recalls the alien's reptilian eyes and hypothesizes that, like lizards, they are vulnerable to bright sunlight and wear the armor for protection. The crew brainstorms how to use this information, a difficult task since their radar cannot detect the aliens. Nagata suggests that the aliens cannot see humans either, only reacting to direct aggression. He proposes using the network of tsunami warning buoys to track the water displacement caused by the alien ship's movements. The technicians access the buoy data and create a comprehensive map. Impressed, Alex puts Nagata in charge of the operation. The team monitors the grid and immediately detects a moving spaceship, allowing them to react quickly and open fire. The shot misses, and the alien ship begins advancing on the fleet. Seeing another vessel fly past, Samantha wishes she could inform Alex about the observatory. Cal explains that the aliens are using a jamming pulse, which might have gaps that could allow a message to get through the force field. To do this, he needs a device he left behind in the observatory. Mick compels a reluctant Cal to go back for it. Cal stealthily crawls back to the observatory, enters through a rear door, and retrieves his device. An alien appears behind him and touches the metal structure, but fails to see Cal, allowing him to escape. Alex's ship fires another shot that also misses, and this time the aliens retaliate. The ship manages to evade or shoot down the incoming missiles, though the blasts shake the vessel. With the alien ships now much closer, the humans' next attack hits its mark, bringing down 2 enemy vessels. At that moment, Samantha successfully contacts the ship. She informs Alex that the aliens will establish contact with their home planet in 4 hours and that they must destroy the observatory before then. Alex tries to get more information, but the connection is lost. The team then observes erratic water displacements on the buoy chart. The alien ship is jumping around to confuse them. Alex formulates a plan and orders the crew to prepare the weapons. Throughout the night, the ship moves toward the island, positioning itself for a morning assault. As the alien ship approaches at dawn, they wait for the sun to rise and then open fire, shattering its windows. The sunlight instantly blinds the alien crew, and the human soldiers launch a rapid missile barrage, destroying the spaceship. Suddenly, the shredders return and begin tearing apart Alex's ship, causing numerous casualties and explosions. A man is trapped in a corridor, but Cora pulls him to safety just in time. As the ship starts to go under, the crew abandons it, escaping on lifeboats. Alex and Nagata help each other climb to the highest point of the sinking vessel and jump just before it explodes. Witnessing this from the hills, Samantha and Mick head for the observatory, while Cal decides to stay behind. The soldiers on the lifeboats feel defeated, but Alex rallies them with a new plan. They will use a decommissioned battleship, now a museum. They board the vessel and find its systems are outdated, requiring manual firing. They lack the manpower and experience to operate it, but fortunately, the retired veterans who were attending RIMPAC arrive, ready to help. The two crews work together, stripping away museum decorations, firing up the old systems, and making necessary repairs. The battleship sets sail and sees the alien structure firing its beams again. This time it rises from the water, transforming into a massive battle station armed with numerous weapons. Alex has Cora aim the cannons to one side as the ship begins to turn. When the aliens fire, Alex orders the anchor dropped. The sudden stop causes the ship to pivot, and the enemy's missiles splash harmlessly into the ocean. The human crew then works at a furious pace, firing everything they have and slowly chipping away at the alien vessel. The aliens return fire, causing some damage, but not enough to sink the battleship. The crew maintains their barrage and finally destroys the alien mothership, along with the device generating the force field. This allows the other half of the fleet, led by Terrence, to enter the fray. At that moment, The aliens at the observatory successfully send their message, and a beam of light shoots into the sky. Mick and Samantha arrive in the police car and drive it through the electrical conduits, crashing it. This halts the transmission, but Samantha and the gun are now trapped in the vehicle. As an alien approaches, Mick tackles it, initiating a fight. The alien loses its helmet in the struggle and is blinded by the sun, giving Mick an advantage until the alien overpowers him. Just as the creature is about to kill him, Cal reappears and strikes it with his device. Mick then chokes the alien to death while Cal frees Samantha. The trio flees as other aliens begin reconnecting the equipment to resend the message. On the battleship, the crew works together to load a special missile that will destroy the observatory. The wreckage of the alien mothership readies more shredders, and since the humans have only one shot left, they believe it will be their last stand. The missile is fired and obliterates the observatory, killing all aliens in the area and permanently severing their communication link. As the shredders close in to destroy the battleship, friendly fighter jets finally arrive and shoot them down. The jets also eliminate any remaining parts of the alien mothership, bringing the battle to a definitive end. Sometime later, the entire crew, along with Mick, receives medals of honor. Fallen soldiers like Stone are also posthumously recognized. Terrence promotes Alex to commander and gives him his own ship. After the ceremony, Alex finally asks Terrence for his blessing to marry Samantha. Terrence initially says no, but then reveals he is joking and invites Alex to lunch for a chicken burrito. Meanwhile, in Scotland, 3 boys exploring a destroyed building discover a piece of the crashed alien ship. They call a technician to cut it open, revealing a live alien inside. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.